We're going from 0 to 60 with Zootopia, so let's get cracking! Hello all my explorers, and welcome back to Loren's Adventures Out There. And if you're new, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. My name is Loren, and I'm with Castles, Capes, and Clones, where we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We discuss Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, The Muppets, 20th Century, Hulu, Disney+. If it has anything to do with Disney, we're going to be talking about it. So, if you find that content fun, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. So we are continuing our series from 0 to 60, in which we look at the films of Walt Disney Animation Studios in chronological order. We started with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and we will go until Encanto, the 60th film. And today, we are going to be talking about 2016's Zootopia. Directed by Byron Howard and Rich Moore, Zootopia tells the story of an unlikely partnership between a rabbit police officer named Judy Hopps and a fox conman named Nick Wilde. The two have to team up to solve the mystery of why some of the citizens of Zootopia are suddenly going feral. Zootopia was an amalgam of 6 story ideas that Byron Howard pitched to then Disney Chief Creative Officer John Lasseter. Each story was vastly different, but the unifying factor was that each story took place in a world populated by anthropomorphic animals akin to Robin Hood. Howard was given the green light to move on with the spy thriller Savage Seas. But as they developed the story, it morphed from a spy thriller to a buddy cop story with Nick Wilde as the main character and Judy Hopps as a sidekick. But then they reversed it, and thus Zootopia was born. In preparation for the film, animators took 8 months to study animals at places such as Disney's Animal Kingdom, at Walt Disney World, Kenya, and San Diego Zoo Safari Park. They also looked at major cities such as Los Angeles, New York, Paris, Brasilia, Hong Kong, and Shanghai, to name a few, to create the world of Zootopia. The goal was to create a world that could be inhabited by animals of different kinds, sizes, and different climates that they lived in. Because the software they used for Bolt to animate animal fur was outdated, Disney ended up engineering its own software, which they named iGroom. With it, they were able to animate a diversity of animal fur. They also used software such as Hyperion and Nitro to further get the intricacies of animal fur down. It was during this time the animation building on the Burbank lot was being renovated, so Zootopia and Moana were produced in a large warehouse in North Hollywood. In May of 2015, Jason Bateman and Jennifer Goodwin were cast as Nick and Judy. The score was written by Michael Giacchino, the first ever that he scored for Walt Disney Animation Studios, amazingly enough. Shakira, who plays pop star Gazelle in the movie, contributed the original song Try Everything, which was written by Sia and Stargate. Box office-wise, Zootopia was a big success. It made $1.0 It made 1.024 billion worldwide against a $150 million budget. It was the third Disney animated film to hit that landmark. Critically, it scored 98% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, with the critical consensus saying the brilliantly well-rounded Zootopia offers a thoughtful, inclusive message that's as rich and timely as a sumptuous state-of-the-art animation, all while remaining fast and funny enough to keep younger viewers entertained. Disney was sued by Esplanade Productions, the company of Total Recall co-writer Gary Goldman. Twice, Goldman pitched to Disney an idea for a live-action film titled Looney, which was about an animator who creates a cartoon called Zootopia. The judge eventually dismissed the case, stating Goldman's efforts to make the plots of Looney and Zootopia seem similar were strained. All the purported similarities between the two works were themes, not plot points or sequences of events that were too general to be protected by copyright law. The film was chosen by the American Film Institute as one of the top 10 films of 2016, and it won the Academy Award, Golden Globe, Critics' Choice Movie Award, and Annie Award for Best Animated Feature Film. It also received a nomination for the BAFTA Award for Best Animated Film, but it lost to Kubo and the Two Strings. From Zootopia, an original Disney Plus series entitled Zootopia Plus was released on the streaming platform in 2022. The series followed several of the side characters, which linked their episodes to the bigger story. A Zootopia-type land is being built at Shanghai Disneyland, and in 2022, at the D23 Expo, it was announced that Zootopia is being considered for Disney's Animal Kingdom. So what did I think of Zootopia? I thought it was actually a very good film. I enjoyed watching it in the theater, and I think I watched it a couple of times in the theater. It has some great themes, as somebody who is both gay and Asian American. I have suffered bullying on both ends, and this film really talks about diversity and really appreciating that, and I thought that was really a great theme to it. I love the song Try Everything. It often wafts through my head, and I was actually amazed that this was Michael Giacchino's first film for Walt Disney Animation Studios, but he mostly did work for Pixar and Marvel, Star Wars. So, he's done a lot, like a vast body of work, but I guess this was the first one for Walt Disney Animation Studios, and I thought that was very interesting. But I really enjoyed the film. What did you think of the film? Did you watch Zootopia? Let me know in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And with that, if you had a good time today, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. Visit us on all of our socials down below. Visit our website at www.castlescapesandclones.com. We've got a lot of different content there. And thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you later. Bye!